tomorrow. Obviously, we don't know until we hit qualifying. We obviously used a little bit more laps than others in the wet, just to try and see after our weaknesses last week and understand a little bit further. So there's still a lot of homework to do, but overall it seemed like a better day.
Given that it looks like it's going to stay like this for the rest of the weekend, getting more laps seems like the smart decision. How confident do you feel?
Yeah, it's always give and take, because you obviously also put laps on the tires that you might need on the day after, but I think we need laps at the moment and we need confidence with it.
But from this morning at least, fastest and on the hard tyre, got to be a good way to start the weekend.
Yeah, it was a great first session. Got everything we needed to do. It's a shame that it's rained today. It's strange to think that we're in summer, yet we're faced with this weather every weekend, or the last 2 weekends. But so it didn't really leave a lot for us to do in that session.
Was the car exactly where you wanted it to be this morning, considering when you look at it, other than the racing points, you were a second clear of the rest of the field?
I'd just say just don't take too much from it. You know, everyone's doing something different, a different program out there in terms of wing and fuel and engine and all these kind of things. So, we got through what we needed to get through. It was feeling okay. I think it's going to be a lot closer when you get to actual P3 and into qualifying. The car there was some work to do to it. So we did some work, but then it rained and we won't know until we get another dry session.
And do you think we will get another dry session? What are the teams saying about the forecast for tomorrow and into Sunday?
That I don't know. I think it's supposed to be something like this, pretty much the same days like today. So who knows if it's raining tomorrow? It might be raining all day tomorrow. Who knows on Sunday? I hope it's going to be dry. Personally, I want a dry race, and dry qualifying. But this is such a great track to drive in the dry. It's a very tricky circuit to drive in the wet.
Given your performance last time in the wet in qualifying, I'm sure your rivals are probably hoping it isn't wet. How much confidence do you have in the car? I know last weekend and into this you said it's not as much of a prima donna of a car as you've had in the past, and certainly the confidence you showed last weekend in qualifying would give evidence to that.
Yeah, I mean, well, no car is perfect and no driver is perfect, and what we do is just try to continue to build on that solid foundation that we have. So, it is a great car, but we still are learning about it. We're still trying to understand small nuances in the changes that we make to just continue to build. It was great in the rain in Austria. It's a little bit different here. We have higher downforce, but the track seems to be a lot slipperier. So it is not going to be. If it is a wet qualifying, it's not going to be like last week. However, who knows? Maybe I'll do a decent job again. We'll see.
Now, I ask you this every weekend, and it's very difficult to tell today because we've only really had one session of running, but who do you see as your main threats, your main rivals this weekend?
I really haven't even seen the time screen, so I'm really not aware of where everyone is. I would imagine just this weekend everyone's going to be a bit more squished together because it's not a power-dependent circuit, and obviously the Ferrari engines have lost a lot of power over winter, or since last year, and so but that shouldn't be an issue for them. It should be just more down to car this weekend and the downforce aeromechanical grip package that you have. So I'm hoping for a more tighter pack. It'd be great to see the runners doing well. The McLarens are already doing fantastic, so it'll be interesting to see how well they do this weekend with that great car, and also Force India. Oh, damn it, Racing Point. It'd be they're doing a fantastic job as well. So it's exciting for me to see, and this is a Red Bull track. It's just always been really strong for Red Bulls. So I anticipate it's going to be.
I feel like we're in July. Like, it's raining all the time. What's going on? Europe, give me something better. Otherwise, yeah, it's good. Saturday. First practice, I don't know why I got Saturday. Was solid. Think we got, hit the ground running. So I think we're right for tomorrow. It's just, this afternoon, obviously if everyone's like, oh, why didn't you run in the wet? It's the whole tyre scenario. So you got to be mindful about what tyres and how much you use. So we couldn't do too much.
Obviously, other than the Mercedes runners this morning, you were top of the pile. You said you were going to sort of bring out some magic this weekend here in Hungary. Are you feeling confident in the car in those conditions?
Oui, monsieur. Oui. I am. My old engineer is just giving me the bird. I am. Yeah, it felt nice this morning. Obviously, tomorrow we'll see what are the conditions. But I think, both wet or dry, we're pretty confident. So we'll make it happen. And yeah, put on a good one.
How different is it here, being so cold with the rain?
Yeah, and you can't really do much either. So it's like we're cold, we're just trying to stay cozy. Can't really do much. I heard, did you say there's a good food app you can get delivery? I'll get it off you later. Otherwise, we're just getting through it. I don't sound too excited. I actually am. I'm pretty excited. What was that?
Door closed.
Oh, sounded like thunder.
That's not until Sunday.
Okay, yeah, they're saying that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Who knows? But we're ready. We're fighting fit. Can't you tell there's so much energy in me? But I'm excited. I am good.
Do you think that
We've just been talking strategy upstairs for a little while. My brain's a bit fried, actually.
What's the strategy looking like?
It was a long discussion, but yeah, the big question mark is the rain, so don't really know what's going to happen. But yeah, we'll see. But